Hello, everybody. So, this session is about what's happening at this time. What is the current situation with the Australia migration in terms of offshore migration? So, I'm going to start with the skills assessment. As you're aware, there's 3 steps involved in the entire Australia skill migration process. The first one being a skills assessment, the second being an invitation to apply for a visa, be it for a subclass 189, wherein you get selected through the invitation rounds by the DHA, or be it through the state nominations for subclass 190 or subclass 491. And this third step is the Department of Home Affairs visa applications that are in process. So what's happening with these 3 major focal points related to your visa application? Let's talk about that. Skills assessment. Now, at this time, I can tell you with absolute certainty that the skills assessment bodies, especially the vetassess, which is the largest skills assessment body, is very thoroughly scrutinizing the applications and is conducting verifications, investigations where they feel the need to do so. Now, the verifications are happening around the following areas. They're either contacting the client over the phone, or they are scheduling a certain period of time where they're going to speak to the client either telephonically or through video conferencing. They are also randomly calling the employer or scheduling a time with the employer. They are emailing the HR, or they're emailing the referee, whose reference you might have given in your employment statement. And they're also conducting site visits, which is also called the physical verification. So these verifications are taking up to even 2 hours. So if you've put up an application for Australia's occupations that fall within the vetassess, please make sure that you could be investigated by the vetassess. It's entirely their call. A lot of times clients ask us, do we get to know beforehand, or will they inform us before coming to verify us? And I was like, no, it's more like a surprise check. So they will not inform you. Yes, there are a few situations where they can tell you that, we'd like to speak to you or your employer, so what would be a good time when we can call you. But as far as the site verification, that is the physical verification, is concerned, they usually do not tell you before coming. The next stage, that is the nomination stage. So I've been telling in my previous videos that we do expect some sort of activities, some sort of movement, especially with regard to Australian Capital Territory and New South Wales by mid of February. But yesterday, that is on the 30th of January, we have received some invitations for offshore 491 visas, and the 3 occupation groups for which we received the invitations for nominations are university lecturers, production managers, and complementary health therapists. So what that basically means is that the nomination invitations have formally begun for the second half of the migration year 2024-25. So please keep your EOI updated, because you're likely to get an invitation anytime soon. And I'm talking specifically about offshore applicants. Finally, those of you who've lodged the application with the Department of Home Affairs, what's happening on that front? So, based on my experience in the last 10 days, there are basically requests for medicals, health examinations being sent out, and some natural justice letters being sent out to clients whose employments have been verified, and the DHA verification team was not very happy with what they observed and have some concerns which they've taken up with the applicant, and they're giving you an opportunity to clarify your position on those concerns. Other than that, we've not really seen many visas lately, except for today. We got a visa grant today, that is on the 31st of January, and this visa has been granted for an agriculture consultant, and the subclass was 491 offshore. The applicant was nominated by the state of South Australia, and the application lodgement date was 10th of June 2023. So this is the roundup for the information you've probably been looking for. I'll be with you with some more news, facts, and updates in my next video. Until then, bye-bye and take care.